23-year-old out her house.
I try not to go over 10 minutes because of YouTube. I'm really sophisticated if you hadn't noticed.
Help the people, don't hurt the people. At 3 o'clock a.m. A 3-year-old. An 85-year-old. That's just the uniform. Please remember that. That's just the uniform.
Given to him by the people.
That's just the uniform. Your life is on the line every day. You can put an 85-year-old out her house and help. You should quit your job.
Quit your job.
Quit your job. Find a better job. I'd rather for you to work at Wendy's than to do what you're doing.
It's true.
It's ridiculous.
I quit my job in PD. I don't do that. I own a security company. I don't even want to do that anymore.
And you can't even look me in my face.
Can't even serve right. Why in the world would somebody want to do that job?
Who do you serve?
You got a point. That's a good point that I haven't really thought about much.
Himself. Himself.
Your family.
You know, the police and the sheriff's motto is usually to protect and to serve. And
Protect and serve.
And
who the hell are they serving?
Exactly. Now, we're not beginning to wonder, it's quite apparent who they protect and who they serve, and it's not the American public, which is what they're paid to do. It's our tax dollars that pay their salaries, folks. Remember that.
Funny thing is, they don't even make that much except for the sheriff and his chief deputies.
Good point.
They don't even barely get paid.
The chief dummy.
Should have never did that.
Only a couple of the key guys on the politics didn't get paid high, I know. But on campaigns, these sheriffs.
I would have said no. That's not right. You got a mother. You got a son, I'm pretty sure. And if you don't, I hope you get one. Because it can happen to you. It's ridiculous. The stuff that y'all do. It's fucking ridiculous.
Okay. An eviction is not a drug raid. There should
It's
be
not.
no excuses for the resources of a drug raid to be used to evict an 85-year-old woman. Not only is it immoral, it is the theft and misuse of our tax dollars to appropriate the resources of a drug raid to an eviction.
And you standing there at bodyguarding, you need to quit your job. Find a better job.
All of law is based on one thing. That is
It's
ethics.
weird, but I used to work in your line of work, and I'll tell you, I don't do it anymore for that very reason. I don't even want my security company really anymore. The funny thing is, I know you're good at ignoring, because I can stand there stone-faced for hours. I've been in that business for 20 years. I'm not in the business anymore because of that. I would never, ever. I've cleared buildings by myself. Of course, you're supposed to wait on somebody. But why in the hell would y'all bring 30 people out in the middle of the damn night and draw guns on people? What the hell is that? I wouldn't have done that. My chief would have fired me. That's freaking crazy, man. I know you're just a deputy, but you can relay that information, or maybe you won't. I doubt you will.
That's called terrorism.
It is terrorism.
That's American
Just police state terrorism is what it is.
That's American terrorism.
You guys are our last.
Yeah, and hopefully, I'm sure this gentleman is.
You evict somebody else if they paid you the money.
Yes, he'd evict you if you paid the money.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now. Right this minute.
He's a terrorist.
Right this
That's the tag
minute.
of a terrorist.
Right. You a terrorist. Exactly. That's
American
what it is.
terrorism. That's why I got it bell on my thing. American terrorism.
Shit is ridiculous.
But the banks actually are responsible for almost all the laws in
Chris is trying to talk about
Yeah, let's calm it down.
The Wall Street cocaine sniffing gamblers that created this problem, they're not in jail.
Yeah, do boy. Push them back. Push them back. That's all you do. Do boy.
I think he just apologized to her.
I'm sure he did.
Terrorists don't apologize. They just mess it up. They disrupt lives. They don't apologize.
They want to arrest the Wall Street cocaine sniffing gamblers that created this problem. They got taxpayer money. They got rewarded for doing it.
Sitting on the yachts in the Caribbean Islands. Making Mai Tai. And then little coconuts with umbrellas on top of them.
Right, you can tell how they did go with this. They got some good shots.
And the heat got to go.
Well, they need a supply copter.
Spiritual conviction. That's pretty. That's conviction.
sorry.
It's, if you put it up to the glass, it's going to show better, just so you know, probably.
Huh?
If you put it up to the glass, you're going to get a reflection if you're not up on the glass.
Yeah, I need to get.
I'm just letting you know that. I did learn that once. You know, Jay, who needs real media when we're? Who needs real media when you got us here doing it, right?
I got good tone.
Did any media ever show up?
I don't know if they did, but they sure they're missing a pretty big story, but we're not missing it.
Hey, if I capture video, I can read a flip from here.
I'm pretty sure he's just saying a nice way of saying tough shit.
It very well could be that.
I can't imagine he's in there promising puppies and unicorns.
I will say
I want a unicorn.
I'm a little surprised
How about
that
chocolate
he
chip
even allowed
cookies?
them in there, though. I didn't know that they were actually going to allow people to go in there, which I'm happy that we're at least having a word in there. What's your thought? I mean, did you know that? I didn't know that when I came. I thought we were just going to be outside. I didn't think they would actually be able to get in there and do this.
It sounds like they maybe had that arranged.
I think
Y'all had
this
that
is an
arranged?
empty
I don't
gesture.
know.
This is kind of like when it's election year and somebody writes an amendment against flag burning.
Okay, I
Kind of
gotcha.
a no-brainer.
So it was just, I guess, political was what we're getting down to then.
Yeah. In other words, instead of having like a 10-minute Diet Pepsi and bonbon break, come down and humor the
In
poor
other words,
people
now
with
we can say
conversation.
he actually did have a conversation.
Right. Yes, I see what you're saying. That's good thinking, y'all. Thank you for sharing that information with me.
Can you get in?
This is a freaking dog and pony shop.
Now all we need is a skilled lip reader. I've got it.